Namaskar. Welcome to the example number 7B. As explained in the previous video, in this video we are going to discuss about the promotions that native got during his jobs. As explained, he was working in pharmaceutical company and as a sales marketing person. And during that period, he got promotions. We are going to study in which period he got the promotions. Example 7B, promotions. This is the birth chart of that male native, example number 7, which we studied in the previous video on the job prospects. Now we are going to study the same chart during which period whether the native got the promotions. Let me open that North Indian charts and self-significators also. If you look at the self-significator, which are the planets or favorable key planets for the promotions? If you look at those planets which are favorable in self-signification for the promotion, no Ketu. Ketu can be considered but 8 and 12 is there, it is not going to favor. And Mars 4, 11, 7, 2, 6, it is supportive. Mars is supportive only, but 4, 11, 7. It is not good, but 2, 6 is fine. And Rahu is fine because Rahu, 9th occupant, 10th star lord, representing Mercury supportive. And Jupiter is the strong favorable key planet, 1, 3, 6, 7, 4, and 10 cuspal sublord. Jupiter is the favorable key planet, strong favorable key planet for the promotion, being the Lagna lord and also having got this grouping. And Saturn is supportive, but not favorable for the promotion. It is not having those houses. And Mercury is 6, 7, 9, 9, 3, 5, 9, 11. It is supportive for some changes, but it is on its own, it is not indicating favorable houses for the promotions. You see, I have not changed the event to for the profession to promotions because already we can examine the chart without changing the event also. So with the same profession, with the same color, whatever we are given, I'm working on it. So because of that, Mercury, though it is green, for the promotion, the Mercury is not a very good planet, but it is a supportive planet. Strong favorable key planet is Jupiter. And next comes the Rahu. So I think you are able to understand these two planets are strongly favorable for the promotions, especially Jupiter. Now, which are the planets are under the influence of the Jupiter are going to be more favorable, Jupiter and Rahu. So if you look at the birth chart, which are the planets are under the influence of the Jupiter and Rahu, let us check. Jupiter is in the sign of Gemini. Mercury is connected to Jupiter. And Rahu in the sign of Mercury. So obviously Rahu indirectly conjoined with Jupiter. So Rahu is connected to Jupiter. Rahu, Jupiter are both are connected, and Venus. Venus, we know that. Let me open that self-significator again. Though Venus is 5-8 significator, Venus is 5, 5th lord, 10th lord, 9th occupant, 7, 8, 12 cuspal sublord, though it is having some weak significations, but being the 10th lord and 5th lord, supportive for some change, but 10th lord, so being the 10th lord, when it is getting the influence from the Jupiter, because Venus is in the sign of Mercury representing Rahu, and Rahu is connected to Jupiter, and Venus is aspecting to Ketu, Ketu representing Jupiter. So Jupiter is influencing the Venus. In other words, Venus is getting the influence of the both Rahu, Jupiter, and Mercury because sign exchange with Mercury. So these three planets are favorable planets. Importantly, Jupiter are influencing the Venus. Though Venus is 8 and 12 cuspal sublord, we have to keep it in mind. Venus is 10th lord. Being the 10th lord, getting the support of the Rahu, getting the support of the Jupiter, getting the support of the Mercury, it is significant. So that we have to keep it in mind. Now, which are the planets are getting the support of the Jupiter? Jupiter aspecting to Sun and also Mercury. So Mercury sign exchange with Venus, that we already discussed. So both Sun and Mercury are under the influence of the Jupiter. So Jupiter is getting the strength, giving the strength to this planet. And moreover, Jupiter is aspecting to Moon also. Moon is 12th occupant, but aspected by Jupiter by the Rasi Lord. So Moon is getting the support of Jupiter, Sun and Mercury are getting the support of Jupiter, Venus and Rahu are getting the support of Jupiter. So that way these planets are getting the support of the Jupiter straight away. Saturn planet is not getting the support of the influence of the Jupiter straight away, right? And Mars planet also, it is not getting the support of the Jupiter straight away. Indirectly they can have, but directly, except Mars and Saturn, all other planets are getting the support of the Jupiter and obviously Rahu. Right? So Rahu will get connection to all the planets because Rahu conjoined with Venus, Rahu is representing Mercury, and Mercury conjoined with the Sun. And that way it is all connected to the other planets. So Mars and Saturn planets only, they are not connected to the Jupiter. That you have to keep it in mind. Including Venus is having, because Venus is 10th Lord, it is getting connected, is better. So now we have to check the a period in which the period the native was running and having got that promotion. Let me clear this one. Let us go to the periods. So I was telling that, he was running Mars Mahadasa in continuation to the previous video. Mars Mahadasa, the native was running, which was very good. Already we discussed because Mars is very good. Let me. Yes. So Mars Dasa is comparatively better when compared to the moon. That already we discussed. Now we have to see in Mars Dasa, which Buddhis are favorable for giving the promotion, right? First of all, whether Mars itself is strong enough. So we have to see what is the Mars signification. Mars is good, but Mars is favorable. And Mars in the star of Jupiter itself. And 2A level is Rahu. So this is very good. Sublord also Rahu, this is very good. So definitely during Mars Dasa, the native will get the promotion during the favorable Buddhis. So which are the Buddhis are favorable for the promotion under the Mars Dasa? After Mars Dasa, in the Mars Dasa, after the Mars Buddhi, that Rahu Buddhi was running. Whether Rahu is supportive for the promotion, because you can see Rahu is a node planet, is getting support from all other planets, and Rahu also one of the important key planets, and important key planet Jupiter is forming ruler link to the Rahu. Now, Rahu itself is playing role as the 10th star lord, 9th occupant and 10th star lord. In the star of moon, that moon is getting the support of the Jupiter. Moon is aspected by the Jupiter. Moon is sign exchange with the Ketu and also aspected with Jupiter. And 2A level planet Venus, this Venus planet already we discussed, though it is having 8 and 12, being the 10th lord, it is getting the support of both Rahu and also Jupiter. Jupiter is aspecting to Venus also. Jupiter is not aspecting to Venus. Jupiter is in support to the Venus because Venus is aspecting to Ketu. That Ketu represents Jupiter, and indirectly Jupiter is in the same sign. Sign lord is Mercury. Venus also in the sign of Mercury. So indirectly also connected, and that Mercury, because the Mercury Rasi lord is sign exchange with the Venus. Because of that, Venus is connected to Jupiter. by way of Ketu also, by way of Rasi Lord Mercury also. So that way, the Jupiter is 10th star lord. In the star level, planet is Lagna. That moon is aspected by Jupiter. So Lagna is getting the support of the Jupiter. And 2A level planet and sub-level planet Venus is 10th lord getting the support of the Jupiter. So the favorable key planet Jupiter for the promotion is influencing all the levels, and those levels are having supportive along with some weakness. So Rahu Bugdi, Rahu Antra will not give, but Rahu can favor for the promotion during the favorable Antra. Because Rahu Bugdi is the star lord for the Mars, and Rahu itself is forming ruler link to the other level. Rahu also in connection to the Jupiter, because Jupiter in indirect conjunction to the Rahu, and Jupiter is aspecting to Mercury also. That way, Jupiter and Rahu are well connected, and Moon also connected, Venus also connected. So that way, we have already discussed, and star lord of the sublord Sun is also aspected by Jupiter. So if you open that EPS table, here you will understand the impact of the Jupiter. You can see Rahu having, let me just a minute, clear. You can see this Rahu having Mercury, Rasi Lord. Jupiter is there, and you can see Jupiter, Mars, Saturn are there, and second planet, star lord Moon having Jupiter and Mars and Venus, 10th lord planet having got Rahu in conjunction, and Rasi Lord is Mercury, and Rasi Lord for Mercury, and indirectly that Jupiter is connected. Both Jupiter and Rahu are connected. So that way, Jupiter, Rahu, all are present at all the levels for these rulers of the Rahu. So that way, Rahu is having some weakness, but well connected to the Jupiter, that primary key planet for the promotion, and which is ruling the Dasa Lord also. Now, under the Rahu, which Antra is favorable? Obviously, Jupiter. Because Jupiter itself is playing in the star of Rahu, sub of Mercury. This planet is favorable for the promotion, right? 1, 6, 10, 9, 10, and supported by this 9, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Though it is not very good, it is supportive for some changes, but it is not, strongly indicating. But Jupiter is forming ruler link to the Rahu also, forming ruler link to the Mercury also. That way, during Mars Dasa, Rahu Bhukti, Jupiter Antra, during January 2012, he got the declaration from the company that he's been promoted. But according to their practice, for their internal practice, then there has been officially announced in April 2012 during that Saturn period. He got the promotion, and he got the new promotion only in Saturn Antra only he experienced, but it was applicable from the Jupiter. In the Jupiter period, he got the announced declaration happened during this period, but officially started from the April 2012. I think you're able to understand. So Rahu, Jupiter only, gave the promotion. You can see along with the promotion, there is one more thing also happened, that is transfer. Why transfer? You can see Rahu is 9th law, occupant 10 and 12, 1. Look at these houses signified, and Rahu represents Mercury, and third house, and Rahu in the Antra of Jupiter 1, 3, 9, 10. So they are all indicating change of location also. So within the same company, he got the promotion with the transfer he got during that 2012. In February, he got the declaration, and April he got the promotion. He joined the new location job during that Saturn Antra. So after that Rahu, Then in Mars Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi was running. So during that Bugdi, the same company did not get the promotion, but he was having very good job prospect during that period. And after that, in one Bugdi also he got. Which Bugdi? One more Bugdi he got the promotion. But this promotion with the transfer was the major one. But after that, in Mars Dasa, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, there were no promotions because that they are not supportive, and Ketu also not supportive because Ketu 8 and 12 and star level is not Jupiter, and is not Rahu also. But look at that Venus. Venus is 10th lord. The source planet is talking about the 10th house, and already we discussed while we are talking about Rahu, Venus is getting the influence of both Rahu and Jupiter. And in the Venus period, Venus Bugdi, under the influence of Jupiter, it is supportive for some changes in the profession. Changes mean not change of job. Some sort of changes that Venus is going to experience during that Bugdi. So in the Mars Dasa, Venus Bugdi and Jupiter Antra. The same Jupiter only gave the promotion, but in Mars, Venus, in Jupiter Antra, it is not like Ragu Bugdi Jupiter Antra, very good promotion. In Venus Bugdi and Jupiter Antra also, it was supported for a small increment, some promotion happened within the company. So that is happened in January 2017. He got a small promotion during Mars Dasa, Venus Bugdi, and Jupiter Antra. I will tell you why that, how come the Venus is supported in Mars Dasa. You can see Mars is the Dasa Lord. Mars is here. Mars is aspecting to this Sun and Mercury. Mercury, both are in the sign of Venus, and Mercury is sign exchange with the Venus. And Mars is aspecting to the Mars connected, and Sun is connected to Mars because Sun is aspected by the Mars, and Mars also star lord for the Sun. So the key planet of the Dasa Lord Mars is also playing role. And in addition to that, all the key planets, Jupiter and Rahu, also playing in supports. That already discussed. Moreover, we can see many planets can have combination, such combination by way of support. The importantly, being the 10th lord, it is experiencing some changes with by way of supports. It can favor for some promotion only in the strong favorable antra, that is Jupiter. So in Mars Dasa, Venus Bugdi, Jupiter Antra also supported for some promotion, but little promotion. Okay, because it is having some weakness. So that way the native got the promotions during this, Mars Dasa, Rahu Bugdi, and Jupiter Antra. Then Mars Dasa, Venus Bugdi, and Jupiter Antra. So these are the Jupiter only gave the promotion, and Mars is having the Jupiter well connected, Rahu also well connected. Only Venus is sublord of the Rahu. That Venus is well connected to Rahu also, Jupiter also, being the 10th lord supported for the change. That we have to keep it in mind. Okay, so that way, he got the promotion during this period, and we have so far we have studied on the job prospects and job changes in the previous video. In this video 7b, we studied on the promotion. In the next video, we are going to study this native changed his type of profession from the sales from in the pharmaceuticals company. He moved to a marketing department as a head of the marketing in the hospitals. That is also connected to the medicines only, but not in the field of sales, but in the medical, in the marketing head in the hospitals. So we are going to study in the same Mars Dasa, he got such change, in which Bugdi that favored the native, that and all we will see in the next video. Good luck.